Ever wonder what happens when a streaming giant suddenly changes its mind? It seems like just yesterday, Netflix declared they weren't interested in buying traditional media companies. Now, reports suggest they're seriously exploring a bid for Warner Brothers Discovery, and I, what a twist! Just weeks after publicly dismissing the idea, Netflix has reportedly hired Moelis and Co. and gained access to Warner Brothers Discovery's financial information. This isn't just speculation, it's a full on evaluation of a potential takeover. Um, the focus seems to be on Warner Brothers studio and streaming assets. Um, I think HBO, Warner Brothers Pictures, and HBO Max. Legacy networks, cable networks like CNN and TNT might not be part of the deal. Warner Brothers Discovery is reportedly considering splitting its assets or entertaining sales offers after interest from Paramount Skydance. It's a sign of a rapidly changing landscape where everything is up for grabs. And uh, Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos recently stated they had a no interest in owning legacy media networks. Greg Peters echoed the sentiment, claiming they were builders, not buyers. But actions speak louder than words, don't they? If Netflix acquires Warner Bros. Discovery Studio and streaming divisions, they'd inherit iconic franchises like Harry Potter, DC characters, and HBO hits like The Sopranos and Game of Thrones. It's a treasure trove of content. This move would instantly position Netflix as a direct rival to Disney in terms of theatrical strength and make them the largest content machine in Hollywood. They'd have both tech expertise and and legacy cinematic IP power. Imagine Netflix owning Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the Wizarding World. It's a game changer. Rumor has it a faint scream was heard coming from Disney headquarters. Warner Bros. Discovery is under pressure from debt and the shifting streaming world. With Paramount Skydance vying for a merger, WBB finds itself in a competitive frenzy act. The pieces are moving quickly. The report notes that Comcast leadership isn't overly concerned about regulatory hurdles, suggesting that government barriers might not be as significant as previously thought. This opens the door for even more consolidation. For years, analysts predicted the convergence of traditional studios and streaming giants. First, we saw tech companies buying media, Amazon, MGM. Now we're witnessing streaming platforms absorbing legacy studios. It's a full circle moment. You have Netflix, once DVD mailing outsider, is now on the verge of potentially acquiring Warner Brothers, one of the most historic film studios in America. It's a remarkable transformation. Um, it's the clearest sign yet that Hollywood as we knew it is ending. Everyone predicted consolidation, but nobody anticipated Netflix owning WB, especially after they said they didn't want to talk about a plot twist. If this deal goes through, the Netflix WB saga won't just reshape the streaming battlefield. It could redefine the future of content, franchises, and global entertainment. It's a bold new era, and it's not what I made get impossible. And you can it. And speaking of bold moves, did you hear about the streaming service that tried to buy a volcano? They wanted to create original content with a little more firepower. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,